Okay, so we have some even more news to talk about. So here we have somebody asking, does the count trigger text use selected font in 2.2? And he says yes. And what he means by that is, I'm just going to make a quick level to showcase exactly what he means. And so here we have a perfect example. Here I have selected the font number 2, which looks like this. It's basically like a pixelated text. If you add a pickup count object, it for some reason will not take the selected font and will just stick to the default one. So that's fixed in 2.2, which is cool. And also regarding the exploit that has been spreading all over Twitter and stuff, it's now fixed, so you should no longer worry about it. Yo, oh my god, this is so insane. How many more text fonts will be added to 2.2? And he says around 30. Yo, that's, oh my goodness, that's so many. Currently, I think we have 12, right? Yeah, we have 12. And we're gonna get 30 more, so that's gonna be 42. 42 fonts in total, dude. We'll never have these repetitive text objects, which I think is like kind of cool. And he says that every play will not work anymore because they decide to just kill it. And regarding the animation keyframes that we just talked about in the previous videos, he says that it's gonna have a limit, but currently it doesn't, so I'm assuming it's gonna add a limit in the future update. And regarding the song trigger, you're gonna have a millisecond control, which is, I think, precise enough to make the perfect cuts you want. And here he confirms that there are the background and the ground change triggers. And this is quite interesting. Here he says that he's gonna build an in-game tool for custom animations. So basically we're gonna be able to create our own animations inside of the game, and I'm assuming this would be exported as a FLA file or like another type of file, but then you can like use it as a custom object in the game. So it would only take one object despite it having multiple objects basically just put into one group, which I'm really hyped for. I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna come out in the 2.3. He talked about like some custom art for 2.3 too. That's his main idea. And here I asked him whether the smart build editor for 2.2 is completely finished, and he said that it's only in beta. And what I mean by that is this system that basically decorates your whole block design. So for example, I have this, and then I click on create, and it's gonna like decorate this stuff. Currently I don't have the colors selected, but you can simply do that like that. And this is really cool for like really long levels because they usually have very simple design, and you could like go crazy with this and then just select them all and click create, and it's gonna do like a perfect job. And the way you set this up is by just decorating these things. So basically you have to work a little bit to tell it what design you really want, and you know, customize all of the colors and stuff, and then you can like decorate a whole layout with it. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Xturbo Edit. It's back. It's like Xturbo Edit. You can like customize the settings in it, and then you can click on start editing, and it's gonna automatically edit your videos, which I think is very cool. Oh, and it's also on sale, as you can see, from 69 to 49. I would just buy it right now. I used it for a lot of my videos on my main channel, and also this video is edited by Xturbo Edit. Okay, so as you can see now, I'm editing this video. This is how this video was edited. All the effects, all the memes, all the cuts were made by him. And as you can see here, it's cutting everything. And I sped it up a little bit, and it's done in under 1 minute. Make sure to get your own now, or else 18 hours left. And yeah, let's just move on. And here I asked him whether we can loop SFX every 1 millisecond. So basically just put a sound effect and let it play constantly, like every 1 by 240 seconds, which would lead to a huge and funny ear rape like this one. And he says it's possible, I guess. We'll see. I'm gonna try this out immediately when 2.2 comes out. And by the way, regarding the people that are wanting to play the game on Google Play, but can't because, you know, Google, it's gonna return to Google Play after 2.2. Hopefully, we're not completely sure about that. Okay, it seems like I was very active. I asked him whether you can play these sound effects on top of each other or whether they will like cut. And he says that there's a lot of variety, and you have like a ton of options that you can set when it comes to playing two sound effects at the same time. And here we have a very interesting point. So this person asks RobTop if he can like add other badges to the profile, different than mods, like YouTube or Dreamer or Demon List progression website stuff. And he says yes at some point. And I think one very cool thing about this would be if we could also add the awards. Like the people that won the awards will get like a badge on their profile. I think that would be legendary. Because right now, if you win the GD awards, it's like, okay, you won it. Who cares? Like, I mean, it's obviously congrats to you, but you're gonna be happy for like a few days, and then after that everybody's gonna forget about it. If you put like a badge or like something special on their profile, this gives these winners more recognition because I think they deserve it. Yeah, this guy, you're in. And here RobTop came again and said that my automatic tweet sucks, which in case you didn't know is actually pretty funny. So I made a whole I copied like the transcript of my previous video, I think, and I just pasted it in here, and it was like 1 out of 33, and I couldn't continue. It went only only lets me around 25. And so yeah, I thought that was funny, but people were like raging, even though like that's like a Twitter basic hole. I mean, if you read it, you're like, this has to be like a drunk dude who wrote it. But no, it's just the transcripts of my previous video, which is, I don't know why I did it, just Twitter, you know? And some people found it funny, some people were like taking it too personal. This is Twitter, man. This is what you expect from Twitter. But the majority of people found it funny, which was the point of the tweet. He says that I'm trying to help you improve. I like how he just came straight up, says your tweets suck, instead of saying, you know, you do some good stuff. And yeah, I wouldn't really recommend do that. I think this is a boring way of saying criticism. And if someone sucks at something, you should probably go out and tell them that, even though this is basically the same as when two YouTubers are friends and one of them uploads a video and sends it to the second friend and be like, hey, how do you like my video? And the second one is like, yeah, it's cool, I like it, even though he has some bad feedback to give, but he doesn't give it because he's his friend. He doesn't really criticize the video just because he has some bad point to say about the video, but he doesn't want to say it because it's his friend, so he just keeps his mouth shut, which I think is the bad way to go, to be honest. I think if you really like your friends, you should hit them like instantly in case they made a mistake, or in the case of videos, you should just provide some real feedback and go straight to the point. Just say you suck if the video really sucks. And here we have somebody asking if the Geometry Dash servers are gonna handle it once 2.2 comes out. And RobTop says he's already purchased new ones and he's gonna move to the new ones, but it's gonna take around 4 hours, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I guess that's all the news that I've missed. And also the reason why this says yesterday is because I was too quick. Like RobTop came yesterday like 3 times and I caught him like twice. And so I didn't want to make like 3 videos about it, you know? So yeah, now I talked about like the previous news that I haven't talked about and also the current one. So yeah, I think 2.2 is, I don't know, I keep saying that in every video now, but 2.2 is close. And also don't forget to get yours from now, extra about it. Go grow your channel, watch the trailer, it's pretty cool. And yeah, right now it's on sale, so make sure to get your own right now, gamers.